Hey everybody, welcome to our training series, and today we're going to talk about building your personal brand. So what is personal branding? You, my friend, are a brand. We are all a brand. And personal branding is the process of managing and optimizing the way that you are presented to others. Your personal brand is how you act on social media and in real life. It is how hard you work, your reputation, everything from the clothes that you wear to the level of professionalism that you have when speaking to others. And having a strong personal brand helps you build trust and consistency with your potential affiliates and customers. Benefits of building a personal brand are a steady stream of ideal customers and affiliates, rewarding partnerships, leadership opportunities, association with a market niche, greater credibility, recognition and prestige, and higher perceived value. I have built a very strong personal brand, and I feel that I um, have gained a ton of these benefits myself. As far as a steady stream of ideal customers and affiliates go, I mostly just focus on you guys and building our team, and customers and affiliates come to me. I have a lot of rewarding partnerships with other leaders in HempWorks. I've been invited to many leadership opportunities, webinars, Zoom calls, leadership chats, and so forth. I've been associated with a market niche. When I started all of this, I didn't plan to become the pregnancy, breastfeeding, infancy, CBD expert, yet here I am. And that kind of just happened as I developed my personal brand and as I shared my story and my testimony. I've also gained greater credibility. Like I just said, I have become a resource. And I've gained recognition and prestige and higher perceived value in all of our HempWorks groups. So what are the steps to building your personal brand on social media? First of all, we're going to go over your profile. So first and foremost, you want to keep the same name, profile, picture, imagery, and look across all of your profiles. When it comes to your profile photo, you really want to have a high quality profile photo of your face. You alone is ideal, but if you have professional photos that have been taken of you or you and your children, that's great. As you can see, mine is me and Enzo. And you want to make sure this isn't grainy, good lighting. You want to look like a professional. You want to look like your profile photo is like your business picture. Your cover photo needs to also be very high quality. I recommend also having your family as your cover photo. You could have some seasonal or nature. Maybe you have a big cover photo of your business branding if you have a logo or something that you've created. Those would all be great things to have in your cover photo. I think that my profile picture works very well with my cover photo because my cover photo is Tim and Vega, my husband and my 2-year-old, and then my profile picture is me and our youngest. So we're all right there together, but I've used the cover photo and my profile picture to show our entire family. So think about these things and the psychology behind the photos that you're using on your social media to brand yourself. Also, you want to keep these things consistent across your social media profiles. So since this is my profile picture on Facebook, it is also my profile picture on my Instagram. And my Instagram is Garza CBD, which is what I market myself as on Facebook. So you want to keep and maintain that brand consistency. Your featured photos should be you, your family, maybe your logo, maybe you wearing some apparel. As you can see, here's a photo of me wearing my Garza CBD HempWorks shirt. I've got my logo with my website information and my website. Here's my rank photo. Rank photos are also great to display anywhere prominent on your profile. And then I just have pictures of me and my family. These 3 are all of Tim and I, and the bottom 3 are us and our children. So that's my whole life. That's how I market myself. I market myself on social media as a wife, mother, and the owner of a CBD oil business. So really think about your featured photos and what you want to portray to people on your Facebook page. Next up, emojis and the way you communicate can also define your personal brand. You can see, let me find maybe one of my latest HempWorks posts. Well, here's a post where I use this emoji. This emoji, I have been incorporating it in with my brand, as well as all of the star emojis, any of the golden glowing emojis I've been using a lot of. Here you can see them again, another star. I'm trying to associate those emojis with me because I think they're classy, they're clean, they look expensive, and that's how I want to portray myself as a business owner and as Lacey Garza. As well as communication, I do a lot of exclamation points, LOLs, LMAOs. I want to come across as exciting and bubbly, and I portray myself that way through Messenger, through text, on my profile, when I'm commenting on other people's things. I always want to come across as that type of person with that bubbly, excited communication. Filters and colors can also be very big when it comes to your personal brand. And many of my Instagram photos, I will use the same picture or the same filter, or I will edit my pictures in the same way, using the same type of fade to make them all look kind of consistent and clean. So that's something you can also do, but that's really stretching it and going very far. Deanna used to do all black and white photos on her Instagram, and I thought that looked really cool, and it made her whole profile look very consistent. These are all options for you as you consider your look and your personal brand. Next up is coming up with a good bio or headline, about section, whatever it's called on the platform that you're using. And here are some tips to create a headline. Number one, it's accurate. One professional description. Number two, it's exciting. One word that is not boring. Number three, it's targeted. One niche descriptor. Number four, it is flattering. One accomplishment. Number five, it is humanizing. One fact or feature about yourself. Number six, it is connected, your company or another social profile. So that all seems very complicated and it seems like a lot, but I have actually done that within my bio right here. And it's not even a full sentence. It's like boy mom, HempWorks 50K affiliate, super wife, hashtag Garza CBD, hashtag Garza FX, hashtag Garza Wholesale. So my professional description, HempWorks 50K affiliate, exciting, one word that's not boring, super in front of super wife. It's targeted, one niche descriptor, Garza CBD. It's flattering, one accomplishment. My accomplishment is also going back to HempWorks 50K affiliate. It's humanizing, one interesting factor feature about yourself, boy mom. That's my interesting factor feature, very simple. It's connected, your company or other social profile. And I have all of our Garza ventures right there, Garza CBD, Garza FX, Garza Wholesale. So you can see that I have met the requirements for my headline tips in a very short and simple way. And I love my bio. I think it's very effective, and I encourage you all to make an exciting bio with emojis that kind of defines who you are and how you want to portray yourself on social media. So up next to building your personal brand, choose 1 to 3 areas of expertise. And this is basically deciding what you want to be known for. My area of expertise primarily is CBD oil. But specificity is huge when it comes to defining your area of expertise. And specifically, my area is CBD oil in pregnancy, breastfeeding, and infancy. So if you can define your area of expertise and be as specific as possible, that's better. The more specific you can be, the better. If the more specific you are, the more of a resource you will become. I have people who seek me out all the time. I get messages from all kinds of people about pregnancy, breastfeeding, and infancy. And if I only marketed myself as a CBD oil expert, those people would not come to me. So it's just another way to get more people looking at you. So, you know, if you're using CBD oil for neuropathy, really be active about that and talk about that in the groups, and on your personal page you can talk about how it's helped your nerves to stay compliant, you know. And, you know, just choose your specific niche to market yourself around CBD. But you can also have 1 to 2 other areas of expertise. Say that you love gardening. That can be one, maybe specifically perennials, or maybe you love to cook, maybe specifically Mexican cuisine. You know, you can market yourself in 1 to 3 ways. If you want to have something besides CBD, that would be a nice offset for your HempWorks post. So it would give you something else to post about, to educate people on, and to focus on during your posts. So just to highlight on that, with a specific niche focus, you will have relevancy and more opportunities to prove that you know what you are talking about. And that has happened for me in regards to pregnancy, infancy, and breastfeeding. So here's an exercise that you might consider. Go through these 4 questions and answer them. And you might end up with 20 areas that you could focus on, and then narrow it down to 1 to 3 and let those areas be your focus on your profile. So first question, what is one thing that everyone says you rock at? Second question, what are your passions and interests? Third question, what do you read about most often? And just to pause on this one, I want to highlight Deanna again, because Deanna is always listening to podcasts. She's always reading books on self-development. She has spent 4 years in the network marketing industry, and I think that not only is one of her areas of expertise CBD oil, but another area of expertise for her is network marketing and professional development. And you can really see that shine as she brings in network marketers into our business. So that kind of highlights what you read, what you listen to, what you focus on can easily be one of your areas of expertise. And then last question, will you still be interested in this particular area in 6 months or a year from now? So make sure that your areas of expertise are things that you live by, things that you love, and that you're going to continue to do into the future. That's how you build a strong personal brand for yourself. A year ago I was focused on graphic design and being a business owner, and now that's no longer applying to me. And I have people coming to me about graphic design, and now it honestly just gets on my nerves. So make sure that you really choose things that you're going to stick with in the long run. So up next, number 3 to building your personal brand, valued social profiles. Share your enthusiasm and expertise with others. And here's a little blurb to show you ideal frequency of posting on some popular social media platforms. And really, I focus on Facebook, but I'm going to highlight Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For Facebook, ideal posting amount is 2 times per day. So, when you're starting Launch Your Hempire, let your Hempire posts be one of them. And then your other one should be something else, something about family, fun, what you're out doing. Maybe your other post is about another area of expertise, and that can be your 2 Facebook posts per day. Instagram, the ideal amount is 1.5 times per day, and Twitter, the ideal amount is 5 times per day. So if you're focused on any of those social media platforms, kind of follow those guidelines for good personal branding success. A good rule to go by when posting is 2 educational posts, 2 educational or entertaining posts per 1 promotional post. So for every HempWorks post that you do, set that off with 2 posts about family, fun, friends, something that you're out doing, or something educational. And that could even be education on CBD. Just make sure it's not anything promotional. You're not promoting your business or HempWorks in that educational post. So for every 1 promotional post you do, you should do 2 educational or entertaining posts to offset that. And I do that very well. Here you can see a HempWorks post. Here you can see a post of me and my family on Father's Day. Here you can see me highlighting Tim on Father's Day. Here you can see one of me talking about my headband that I got from my cousin's business. So, I do post about HempWorks, but I also post about a lot of other things too. And you want to make sure that your profile has that balance. Next up, when talking about posting to your profile, you want to be real, you want to show emotions, and you want to speak your truth. You want to show people, this is my family, this is how we are, this is who we are, this is what we do. You're developing your personal brand, so you want to let your audience get to know who you are. Be raw, be emotional, let them truly see who you are, how you feel about things, and how you operate. It'll make them feel closer to you, and in turn, they're more likely to join your business. Because I will tell you right now, people do not join your business for the product. They join your business to join you. And that is the entire goal of personal branding. You want to set your personal brand up so well that they join you. And that is what we're all aiming for. So moving on, number 4, for developing your personal brand, join a chat, group, or community and reach out to others. So we already have this going on within HempWorks. We have our HempWorks groups, we have Barb's large group, we have our CBD for Me group. Get in there and use the groups. Be present, answer questions, ask questions. Follow up with new connections promptly and stay in touch with people that you connect with in those groups. Get to know the other affiliates, become a resource, answer their questions, and make yourself known. This is all so important, and I think this was a huge piece of developing my personal brand. When I first started, I only had Barb's group because I hadn't started my team yet, and once I realized how important it was to be involved in her group, I really became involved. The first thing I did every morning was check her group. I would look at people's questions, and if I didn't know the answer, I would go and learn the answer so I could come back and tell them the answer. If I had something valuable to contribute to the group, I did. And an example of that is my GoDaddy tutorial. That was the first thing I ever contributed. And what I did is I went and I made a tutorial for how to make your own domain name, and I put it in Barb's group. That was huge. People were so grateful. From that point, I started doing lives. I started helping them in any way I could, helping them market themselves and teaching themselves how to post on social media, how to make your personal brand. I tried to be extremely helpful, and in turn, they began to know who I was, and thus the development of my personal brand. That also has other benefits besides developing your personal brand through the groups and through affiliate connections, because a ton of people in HempWorks follow me, and whenever I do a post or whenever I do a live, they interact, they like my stuff, they hop on my lives. And when my friends are scrolling down their newsfeed and they see me on a live and I have 150 viewers, they're like, wow, I should look and see what she's talking about. They don't need to know that 50 plus of them are HempWorks people. They have no idea. It just makes my post seem more appealing because I've got that many more viewers, that many more interactions, that many more shares. So becoming involved and developing yourself in these groups can help you tremendously in your business. It's going to help you generate interest within potential customers and affiliates. Another important thing to do surrounding this chat group community, follow the leaders. And you can do that by going into your back office and clicking on the rank recognition tab. Go to the top leaders, find them on Facebook, and follow them. Follow them and click See First. You'll see the way they brand themselves. You'll see the way that they post on social media. And then you can use their posts as inspiration to create your own. So doing that is kind of like right in line with the fake it till you make it. Look at what the professionals do, follow their lead, and before you know it, you're going to be one of those professionals. So let's see. Last but not least, make yourself available to your peers and organization. So this falls right in line with developing yourself, getting those likes, getting those interactions from affiliates. You can do this in our group. Go in our group and find a handful of people who are very involved in the group and add them as friends or follow them. And the next time you see them do a live or you see them do a post, show them love. Hop on their live and give them some comments, give them some hearts. Maybe comment on their posts and give them a love. Once they see your posts and your lives, they're going to do the same for you in return. So what you give is what you get. And you can dramatically increase your Facebook interaction just by interacting with other people in our communities. And just to expand on this a little bit, when it comes to your 1 to 3 areas of expertise, you can also join groups about your other areas of expertise. So me, for example, I would definitely say one of my areas of expertise is my condition, hyperemesis gravidarum. I'm an admin in several large HG Facebook groups, and in there, I am like the CBD resource. The women from those groups become my friend, and they see my CBD posts and they interact with them. So say that one of your areas of expertise is gardening, join a gardening group, be interactive. provide valuable content, help to answer people's questions, be involved in that group, and people from that group are going to come and add you as a friend. And as long as you're posting about gardening, they're going to be happy to keep you as a friend. And they're also going to be happy to interact with your posts about your business. So these are my tips for developing your personal brand, and I hope you guys have found some serious value in this video. I will see you on the next one, which is talking about how to create a story on Facebook. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will be talking to you soon.